Hey guys, welcome to Talk to Me Tuesday. It's just Jocelyn here. Tonight's topics are: is it too late to say sorry? And cock blocking ass kids. So I want to welcome you guys all to this week's episode. And hey, so I want to first start by saying that welcome everybody that's coming in, and for all you guys that don't know, all of the episodes, in case you missed any, are uploaded on my YouTube channel. So it's YouTube/just Jocelyn, JUSTJOCELYN. So feel free to check out YouTube if you missed any of the episodes. They're all uploaded. This episode will be uploaded after I air live. I usually try to do it within an hour, but they're usually definitely up the next day. And like I said, all the previous episodes are up. So for anybody that missed any, or you have a problem getting them from my Facebook, or you have friends that don't have Facebook that are interested in watching the show, then you can refer them to YouTube. So that's that. I just want to start by saying I had a rough day. So if I look a little fucked up, that's why. Don't ask me no questions because I don't want to fucking talk about it. Maybe I'll tell y'all another day. Welcome everybody that's here, and we're going to start with too late to say sorry. So this is a topic that's not necessarily only relationship based. It's just based on personal interaction. People have a habit of being sorry for things after the fact, and it's just like, so how long do you wait before you apologize about something, before you apologize to somebody, before you try to make up for the fact, before you take into consideration that you did something wrong? Sometimes people don't say sorry because they don't even feel like they did anything wrong just yet, and it take an hour, 2 hours, 3 days, a week, 6 months to be like, oh, that was fucked up and maybe I should apologize. So my question to you guys is, when is too late? So I was in a situation where I had an argument with my girlfriend, and I was just like, oh, okay. After about like an hour or so, I was like over it, and I was like, this is stupid. I know it's my fault. I hung up on her, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, oh, well, let me text and just apologize. Like, let's just try to hash this out and, make it be over, before the night goes on or whatever like that. So I'm texting, like, it was late. So I text, I'm like, hey, I'm like, hey, I'm sorry. I apologize. I don't want to fight, blah, blah, blah. But, she was asleep, so she probably didn't get my message, whatever. After I sent my apology text, I see that she was talking shit on Snapchat. So I'm just like, what the fuck? So should I have checked the goddamn Snapchat shit before I apologized? Or it's just like, okay, I'm still sorry. But it's just like, at what point do we admit that we did something wrong and, just tell people? And then it's just like, so once somebody starts talking shit on the internet, does that mean that you have missed your sorry opportunity because now they're mad too? Or now it's just like, well, I was sorry, but now I'm pissed. Because what are you talking all that shit for? It wasn't even that serious. So that kind of pissed me off. Can good sex be an apology? I do feel like sex can be an apology, but you still have to say sorry. So you're supposed to say sorry while you slow stroking. It has to be a slow stroke. If you're going to apologize during sex, it got to be a slow stroke. Because you have to show that you're sorry. You fuck them hard and fast when you're trying to get even or make them mad or teach them a lesson. But if you're trying to really apologize and make up for something, then you hit them with the slow stroke and say, baby, I'm so sorry, it'll never happen again, like that. And you got to say it real sexy in the ear. Hope that answers your question. You're still sorry, but she's immature. Well, that's a moot point. I have to talk to you about that another time. But yeah, so that's just basically my thing. It's just like, okay, well, at what point do you apologize? Like, because some people try to stand by their space in the argument, and it's just like, well, I'm still mad and I'm gonna take this anger till tomorrow, whatever. So it's just like, well, do you apologize at night just to nix it? I feel like if you're still gonna be in a relationship with a person, somebody has to say sorry, because now if I'm mad for 2 or 3 days, now this is turning into something different. And what do you do while you're mad? And I want some of y'all to answer too. What are some of the things you do when you're mad? Because I know me personally, a lot of shit go through my head, but I don't do a lot of stuff. I'm like, I should do this. I should call such and such. I should start texting such and such. I should go out, do something crazy, But it's just like, I'm not even that mad. And then I just happen to be a person that thinks before I do things. Some people aren't like that. And they will do some retarded ass shit. And they be in the middle of fucking somebody. And you're saying sorry. And it was only 2.5 hours later. Like, goddamn. So, I mean, I don't know. I just want y'all to tell me, like, what is the timeline? Like, if it's a simple, basic argument, like, are we talking an hour, 2 hours, overnight, 2 days? Like, does it depend on the status of the relationship? I don't know. But I just feel like you kind of just need to know. I think apologies should be face-to-face conversation. Now, that I agree. I personally sent it in a text message. It didn't fucking matter because it still didn't work out. But, I mean, it was late, and I'm just like, oh, well, I'm sorry. And it wasn't a big enough situation that I felt like needed a face-to-face apology. However, I do agree. Don't half-ass apologize to me via text message like, oh, I'm sorry that you feel that way. I need you to really be apologetic. Depends on how the argument went. Right, that's what I'm saying. I think it does depend on what the severity of the argument was. Because if it was something stupid like, oh, you left the toilet seat up and I'm just so tired of telling you, so, you know, we was arguing. Well, by like 4 o'clock, if we had this conversation on my lunch break at 12:30, then by 4 o'clock, I'm so over it and I miss you, and what are you doing? I don't want to talk about this. Just approach her and say, damn, I thought we squashed that. Well, I won't be approaching her anymore, but I did do that. I just try to be the bigger person and just talk about something else and move forward. When I met, I honestly be on Facebook and I share memes that be exactly about the situation and it be coincidental. And I know it's immature, but I don't tell details about my relationship. Well, let's talk about the Facebook and Instagram memes. So I can agree to a certain extent, because it seems like when you're mad or when you're going through something, you see all the memes and explore page and all people post all the shit that just happened to apply to you, and they never came up before. So it's just like, how come I never seen this before? Now, what I'll do is I'll screenshot all of them, but I won't post them because I'll be too scared that people are going to put it all together. It's just like, well, then people be like, oh, well, just because I posted, that don't mean I'm going through it. Bitch, yeah, you are. You're not posting something that doesn't apply to you in any way, shape, or form. So I'll screenshot them, and I'll be all the way on Instagram, have it posted, and be about to push post, and I'll just like, all right, never mind. Have a whole caption talking hella shit, or come up with a good ass quote that's like easily translated, and I'll be ready, but I just won't post it just because but I'm like that. I don't want nobody to know my business or like even think that they're going to try to pick apart what's going on. So I'll have all the screenshots, and then like you'll go through my phone like, when the fuck did you screenshot this? Yeah, that's when I was mad at you. You already know. Don't act retarded. So I do that, and I can admit that. But posting it, yeah, I normally don't. I was posting a little bit on a rant today, and sometimes I do get caught up in it, but I'm quick to delete some shit. That's why I love Snapchat. So anybody that has Snapchat, or if you have Snapchat, you can follow me. I think it's just Jocelyn or Styles by Yaz. It doesn't matter. Find me on Snapchat. That's when I post all my bullshit. But even Snapchat, sometimes I be trying to ease up. But that's when I post stuff when I'm really, really mad. And now I'm back on Twitter. So Twitter is really my friend, because I talk all types of shit on Twitter, because it's real quick. I don't even need no memes. I could just say the shit I gotta say, and nobody's really gonna see it except for the people in the Twitter world, because nobody that I know personally don't even really use their Twitter, and nobody I'm in a relationship with be using Twitter. So it's just like, that's really my way of talking shit into oblivion, literally. So that's what I'll do. Hey, everybody that's just joining. We're talking about, is it too late to say sorry? When is it too late to say sorry? How long do you wait during an argument? Do you apologize? How do you feel when your partner apologizes? Do you accept their apology, or do you want to kind of be petty and drag the shit along? Because that's annoying. If I fucking apologize to you and you're still ignoring me, or you all like, okay, well, whatever. It's just like, bitch, get over it. Like, it's not that fucking serious. And if it is that serious, then I take my fucking apology back and you can suck my dick. Goodbye. So I just need to know, what do y'all think? Because I know how I feel about it, and I just feel like after a while, if you're not going to break up, then we need to hash this out, because I can't be mad for too long, because personally my mind starts wandering. When I'm upset, or if I'm going through something, then I can think of like 101 ways to kill you. Like, I just be, yeah, that is some Libra shit. But it's just like, I really just, all types of thoughts go through my mind. It's just like, I'm gonna do this. Like, but I've never been the vindictive type. I've never done anything in a vindictive manner to retaliate at somebody for pissing me off. Sometimes I feel like that's the dumbass in me, because maybe I should have got some of these motherfuckers back that got me. And maybe I won't feel the way I feel. But, oh well. Can't take it back now. And I can't be anybody different than who I am. But sometimes I just be like, because I can come up with the ideas, but I just won't act on them. I was like, I should choke the shit out of you until you don't breathe anymore, and then you'll be dead. And I bet you'll be sorry then, now won't you? But then I'm just like, nah, it's not worth it. Oh, I should clean out her bank account because I know her information. But no, don't do that. That'll be fucked up. Oh, I should take all the money that I just gave to you 2 fucking days ago. No, don't do that. But that's just me. I'm sure some of y'all get into that. I'm petty, but once I go to sleep, I'm over the situation. Well, that's a good one. So going to sleep is good. What if it's in the middle of the day? Do you just have to take a nap? Or do you need to wait till your bedtime? How's that work? Because if you argue at 8:30 in the morning, then do you have to just like take a 2:30 nap to get over the situation? Or do I got to wait till you're off work and took a shower and wrap your hair up to go to bed to get over the situation? Because that's all day. And that's going to annoy me. It's too late to say sorry when I'm over the situation and the person didn't say sorry yet. After then, I don't care what they had to say at that point. Okay. That's maturity. We all have thoughts, but your character is what you act out and say. This is true. Sometimes I don't like being how I am. I can admit that. Sometimes I wish my character would allow me to get even with people. People that fucked me over, I want to fuck them over. Or at least do something that I think is going to hurt their feelings, but it don't work. Because if I was hurt in the first place, then I'm still going to be hurt. And they may be hurt, but that don't take the hurt away from me. So I guess it is maturity. Sucks to be mature. Adulting is ass. I used to think like that, but I'm mature. Okay, good. It depends on the reason. If I say sorry, I want the person to accept it and let's move on. But sorry is not a switch to turn on and off the feelings your partner has. I have learned to respect his feelings regardless if I thought it wasn't that deep or not. Okay, now that comes with maturity. And that's also, we're talking about your husband here, correct? Because I just feel like if the relationship is serious, and especially if the argument was done, but even if it was something big, if you really are over it or you really are sorry, then let's just move forward. Because how long are we going to be mad at each other, and what are we going to do? Like, are we about to be so mad that this could result into a breakup? Because if that's the case, then let's just fast forward. Because I don't want to go through, no pain and agony of 7 days or 16 weeks, and you still mad about when I accidentally got bleach on your shirt. Like, are you serious? We could just break up now. Because I don't want to do that. And that is frustrating when you apologize to somebody, and then they're either not receptive or they still bring it up. Like, bitch, I said sorry. Then for all that, you just say, I don't accept your apology. I'm really mad. That made me so upset. And, you don't respect me and blah, 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 blah. Then it's just like, you're just way too emotional. You just got to relax. What about makeup sex? Yes, or the same. Like, makeup sex comes after you say sorry. And that's usually if both of y'all do something wrong, I think. Do both people got to do something wrong? Yeah, if both of y'all do something wrong and now y'all are making up together. But if you're the sorry one, then that's when you got to kind of prove your point. That kind of goes back to one of my other shows. I don't remember what episode that was, but I was speaking about how people have a misconception of when they're wrong. I feel like when you're the wrong person, you need to be like an ass kissing mode for a little while. If the relationship matters to you, or if the person matters to you, then yeah, you're going to have to kind of boss up and buy them flowers and all types of shit because you're sorry. Like, I want you back. I'm sorry. I can't believe I did this. I'll never do it again. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you're going to have to come correct. And really, like, be on your best behavior. Not just, oh, well, I mean, is you going to take me back or no? No, motherfucker. Like, where is the initiative? Are you really sorry? Do you really want me back? How much do I really mean to you? And it's not about a monetary value, but I need to know that you're understanding that you did something really fucked up and you really gonna have to do something double as good to get me to acknowledge you again. I can't stand when I apologize and they say they accept it but really don't. Because if I apologize, I'm sincere about the apology. Right. I agree. Because my whole thing is I will stand by my motherfucking word. A lot of my exes think that I don't think I do nothing wrong. Yeah, I'm one of those people. If I do something wrong, if I feel like I did something wrong, I will say sorry. But it's some things I'm just like, well, I'm sorry you feel that way, but I'm not sorry I did it. I'm sorry I hurt your feelings, but I'm not sorry I did it. I'm sorry I hit you, but I'm not sorry how I felt, which preceded me to hit you. I'm sorry I pulled your hair, but the way you made me feel to pull your hair is what happened. So, I have little issues with that. She can go days, but over the years, I have cut that shit short. Yeah, because it's just like, now you're getting on my nerves. And now I feel like, because the thing is, when you're going through something with somebody and then they're upset with you, they keep giving you like cold shoulder and attitude and being mean and being nasty. And it's just like, yo, I'm not even mad no more. So now I go from being sorry to now I'm getting pissed off. And now it's just like, well, how long you gonna do this? Because I could get somebody else to be keeping me company while you want to be acting like an asshole and giving me the silent treatment for 4 days. 4 days is too long to not speak to or be involved with your partner that you're used to being with on a daily basis. That's too long. If I don't talk to you and you're mad at me and I don't talk to you all day, I have an attitude. Now I'm mad. I'm not even sorry anymore. Now it's just like, oh, well, fuck you and your feelings, because now I've been all day without my normal routine. I'm used to talking to you. You don't ignore me or not talk to me because you call yourself having an attitude about something so retarded. And if you think you still want to be with me, then you better get over it. Because now you're going to push me into the wrong direction. Because now I've had, like I said, all this time to think about ways to kill you or other people to talk to or what outfit I'm going to wear when I go out with my girlfriends this weekend. I done text them and told them we going out and this and that. Simply because you done pissed me off because you wanted to have an attitude. I agree. Let's just break up now. It's too lies. Move on. Right. You can say sorry, but actions speak louder than words. Now, that's true. Because some people throw the sorry shit around just because they don't got shit else to say. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, baby, you was mad. I'm sorry. And then turn around 2 days later and do the same shit or something very similar. Bitch, I'm about to fuck you up. Because you could have kept your sorry and I could have still been mad. So that will make me fuck you up. And that will just make me not trust you. And now I'm not going to believe nothing you say. And then it's going to be something totally unrelated. You're going to be like, well, why don't you trust me? And da-da-da. Well, you forgot that you're a habitual sorry sayer and you don't never mean nothing. So shut the fuck up. And I don't want to hear nothing you say. And I don't trust nothing that comes out your mouth because you always just say sorry. And you think you're just going to keep dogging me out or doing dirty shit and just say sorry. That's not going to be good. That's not a legitimate reason. Okay, so I'm guilty for saying I accept the apology, but not getting over it all the way. Sometimes it takes time to forgive. Now, wait a minute. Forgiving and accepting an apology is two different things. Like, okay, I accept your apology. I accept that you're sorry, and now we're going to acknowledge. I accept that you're acknowledging that you did something and that you're apologizing for it. I'm not saying I forgive you. I'm still hurt by that. It doesn't change what the consequences or the reaction from those actions did. That doesn't change that. How I feel based upon what you did hasn't changed. I'm glad you're sorry. That means a lot. It means something. At least I know you're not an asshole when you just did all these things, these fucked up things, and you don't even care how I feel about it. So yeah, say sorry. But at the same time, you don't just think I'm going to forget all this or even forgive you right away. Now, I accept your apology. That's step one. But yeah, I'm still hurt. So yeah, that's going to take some time for me to retrust you based upon what it was. Now, if we talking about the toilet seat situation, I don't give a fuck. The odds are you probably gonna put it back up. And if you wouldn't have did it that one time when I was in the middle of the night sleep and I was on my period and I had to go to the bathroom really bad, I probably wouldn't even care. So that probably was just circumstantial. But if we talking about something serious, 9 times out of 10, probably I'm not gonna take your apology because I'm just gonna be so over it. At this point, I don't think nobody can do anything serious to me in a relationship, and I accept their apology. I admit I might be bitter, but yeah, that's just me. Oh, hello for everybody that's joining. Y'all late, but what up? I'm talking about, is it too late to say sorry? When is it too late to say sorry? At what point do you apologize? Do you apologize, or do you wait for your partner to apologize, and do you act petty once they do? Do you accept their apology, or do you act like an asshole and try to drag the situation on? So we got a little bit more time to talk about that. And what else was I about to say about that? Oh, yeah. So when somebody does something like, so we're going to take it out of relationships for right now. So that's, you know, you can apologize when you're trying to make up with your partner if you did something that you know hurt their feelings or made them mad, and they, you know, then you apologize like, oh babe, I'm sorry, like I don't want to argue anymore. But what about when somebody hits you with some real shit and it's just like, oh, I'm sorry, like when you get fired from your job, it's just like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, what? That's it? You can't just say sorry. Like, that's not enough. You can't break up with somebody and be like, okay, so I'm leaving you so I can get back with my ex, and be like, and I'm like, oh my God, are you really going to do this? And it's like, but I'm sorry. You're about to be sorry. You really are. Because now I'm going to fucking murder you, and I'm on my way to your house so that you can die. I hope you're ready, and I hope the bitch is there to help you. Because I'll fuck both of y'all up. So you can't just say sorry on anything like, oh, well, I'm sorry. Yeah, I walk in the room and you're fucking my sister. It's just like, oh, I'm sorry. So y'all got to know where sorry is just not enough. It's not always enough. You're going to have to do a little bit better than that. Or don't even say it, because you're not sorry. If you're knee deep in the pussy, you're not sorry. You're happy to be there. And it's just fucked up, and you're probably sorry you got caught. Or sorry you got to break it to me, but you're not sorry that this is happening. You're not sorry that you're leaving me. You're just saying sorry as like a default statement. Like, no. You can just say the sorry. Don't say that, because that's going to piss me off. That makes it worse, because it's just like, well, so what are you apologizing for? Is this not true? Is this not really going to happen? No, this is happening, so you're not sorry, so shut up. It's like saying, fuck you to your face. Yes. I thought I was the only person that felt that way. I thought I was in my emotions. Yes. It's just like, well, you're sitting here and saying, oh, I'm sorry, as I'm pouring my heart out. And it's just like, oh, well, this and that. And why is this happening? And why are you doing this? And what have I done wrong? And blah, 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 blah. And then it's just like, I'm sorry. That really just makes me want to kill you. Like, that was just all the emotions that I felt. It was just like, no, you're not. Like, no, you're not. You're not sorry. You're not sorry. You're not apologizing for this, because after this conversation, you're going to proceed to do what you were already doing. So you're just letting me know you're not sorry. It's just like, you might as well say, you know what it is? Instead of saying sorry, I need to start saying, I do feel bad for you, though. That's a more proper vernacular. Not, I'm sorry. Because you're not sorry. Sorry usually means I'm apologizing for something. But if you're not apologizing for these actions and you're not going to not do them or not follow through with them, then you're not sorry. You're just an asshole. How about that? Asshole alert. When you admit you're wrong and never do it again by actions, it should be left alone. Cool. Okay, so I'm with that. But don't we have to have time to see that you're not going to do it again? Or, I mean, I'll take that, Abdul. But what I will say is, if, God forbid, you turn around and do it again, don't be surprised when I bring it up. People always be like, oh, you're bringing up old stuff. I like to bring up old stuff when it applies. Now, I know there's bitches out here that they just like to bring up old shit just to be annoying. And it's just like, oh, well, remember that time when you did this? No, but if it applies and you fucked the bitch on me before that worked at your job, and now I come to your job and there's some little hot bitch that's talking to you and smiling in your face, don't be surprised that I'm like, what's going on? And then 2 days later, you go to lunch with the bitch. Well, you get into fucking bitches from your job, so don't be acting all surprised when I say, are you fucking this bitch? Like, that's not bringing up old stuff. That's called research. I remember this. That's bringing back my references, my records. The notes that I took back in September 2012 when you did that before. So I know the signs for if you possibly do it again. That's something totally different. So y'all need to learn the difference between that too. Because people are like, oh, don't bring up the past. If the past repeats itself, I'm going to bring it out. And that applies to relationships too. It's just like, well, if you do something that's similar to something somebody else did to me, and I see that this is a pattern, yeah, I'm going to be paying attention. I don't give a fuck if you're not them or not. If they had a habit of turning their phone upside down or keeping their phone on vibrate and keep changing their fucking passwords, and then you do some of the same shit, well, guess what? I need to keep an eye on you, because I know what happened with the last person. So I'm going to keep my eye on your ass. They are sorry for getting caught, just like when they cry on First 48. Basically, because that's what I'm saying. You're not sorry that you're doing it because you're doing it. You're doing it. You did it consciously. So you're not sorry that you're doing it. You just Like, damn, that's fucked up. I know you sad. So you might as well just say, damn, I feel bad for you. So I want y'all to try work on saying that. Like, damn, I do feel bad for you, though. If you have to break up with somebody, don't say sorry. Don't say sorry. Just say, put your hand on their shoulder like this and say, I do feel bad for you, though. I really do. I know this is sad. I know you're going through a lot. But I feel bad for you, and I'm going to pray for you. And leave it alone. Don't say sorry. Because you're just going to make them more upset. That's probably going to piss them off, too, when they might break your wrist. But at least you're being honest. Because saying sorry isn't being honest. You're just kind of making a mockery of the situation and of their emotions. And if you're in a position where you have to fire somebody from their job, don't say sorry. Just say, well, if you weren't always late, I would give you a good reference. But if you want to put me down, just, keep in mind that I'm going to be able to be honest and tell them that you were always late. But you were a good employee when you were here. It's just better to just be honest. People just say sorry as like a default. Like I said, it just comes out their mouth like, "Hey, chill, bless you." Oh, I'm sorry. No, you're not. Shut the fuck up. So that gets on my nerves. Let me see. I don't have my glasses on, as y'all can see. I can't see anything. Patterns of behavior is not bringing up the past. Exactly. Yeah, because it's not. It's just like, well, I'm learning from my previous situation. Just like any skills that I obtained from 3rd grade, I'm going to bring on the 4th grade. So anything that happened in my past relationship that I can learn from, I'm bringing all of it here. Good and bad. So if I know how a cheater performs and acts when they have cheated on me, then I'm going to be paying more attention to you when you do some of those similar actions. Fuck all the cheating shit. Well, that's easier said than done, but high five for you. You must not be a cheater. I'd rather just break up. This is true. That's usually the better way. Oh, God. Yeah, that's usually the better way. I'm not going to cheat you. I'm just going to break up with you. But, some people, everybody not like that. But I will say high five to those who just break up and just keep it a being. Like, I'm not getting what I want out of this situation, so maybe we should break up because I'm not making you happy, you're not making me happy, or you're not making me happy, so I'm not going to make you happy, and that'll be that. So I agree. I do agree. It's a waste of time. Sorry is always used as a buffer. Yeah, people say sorry so they don't get punched in the face. A dude told me one time to look at me letting you go as an opportunity. Yo, savage mode. But I agree. Listen, at the end of the day, it is an opportunity for you to live a better life and not stick around and get fucked over. He was actually right because I found a better paying job. Oh, you're talking about a job. Well, that too. But yeah, I mean, shit, I could say that I got fired from my last job 6 years ago almost. And I've been an entrepreneur ever since. I mean, up until like a week ago, but that's neither here nor there. So that could be helpful. But it's better to say, yeah, look at this as an opportunity instead of saying that they were sorry. How would you have felt if he would have said that? You would have been pissed off. Like, you're firing me from my job. It's right before Christmas, blah, blah, blah. I have kids, yada, 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 whatever the situation. I don't want to hear your sorries. That's not going to pay my bills. When you break up with someone because they're not making you happy, does that make you selfish? Or is it just you knowing what you want, or both? I personally, honestly won't say it's selfish, because at the end of the day, if you're not happy, you're not happy, and if an unhappy you is not going to make a happy me. I might think I'm happy, but you're not acting happy. Eventually, the fact that you're unhappy is going to start to filter over, and I'm going to be able to, even if I don't notice, you're going to start treating me different, and you're either going to start cheating on me, or you're not going to, something's going to click, and it's just like, are you okay? Unless you're in a real, like, routine relationship, and you either don't give a fuck that they're not making you happy, because 9 times out of 10, if somebody's really not making you happy, and you stick around with them for a significant amount of time, then you're getting your happiness elsewhere. It don't always necessarily mean you're cheating on them. Maybe you done found a hobby and you like to knit now, but I'm not unhappy. I'm fine. I'm just fine. And you go ahead and do what the fuck you're doing. And I'm not even noticing the fact that I'm not making you happy because I'm cool. So I don't think it's selfish, Angela. I just think it's, you know what you want, and that's true. Sometimes you just have to, people just casualties out here, like, they're just a casualty in your life. Like, listen, I'm not trying to hurt you, but I just care about me more. I do give a fuck about you, but if it's me versus you, I'm going to pick me. And that's usually how that go. And that's usually when people get broke up with. so that they can go on to doing what they would prefer to be doing, even though they might like what they're doing with you, but they might like something else better or want something different or better or whatever. Time is of the essence, so to say sorry is like a waste of time, especially when you keep doing the same shit. Okay, I agree with all of you guys. We're moving forward. We're off of sorry. We're off the sorry topic. On to cock blocking kids. One of my viewers requested that I talk about cock blocking ass kids, so I hope she's still on here and she can tell me what she want to say about the kids, because kids can be some fucking cock blockers. Now, we talking about infants, toddlers, teenagers, middle age, school age, third graders, whatever. Kids will block on your shit. And personally, I feel like it's the older kids than the younger kids. The younger kids is just by accident. They just happen to wake up and it's just like, oh, mommy, I'm hungry. I want some juice. I want a sandwich. But the older kids, listen, if you know I got company, or you know me and your dad or whatever is like in the room, leave us the fuck alone. What are you coming in here for? What do you want? Aren't you self-sufficient? Go make your own goddamn juice and your own sandwich. And you don't want shit but to kind of block on our situation. So I kind of feel like kids do it on purpose. The bigger kids, they'll hear you making noise and they'll walk around the room like, what's going on in there? You guys watching wrestling? No, we're not fucking watching wrestling. We're trying to make a movie. Get the fuck out. Then you gotta have all surprise face. You gotta try to cover half of your body. And just like, we're fine. I just got the shower. No, I didn't. So I don't know. I don't really have that much to say about the cock blocking kids, because I think my kids kind of. I had my youngest son walk in on me and my ex-girlfriend while she was giving me head before. It was like the most traumatic time of my life. Like, and I don't even think he saw anything because it was dark. And I think we were in like a inconspicuous predicament or like position, so I can't really remember 100%. But all I do know is I was terrified, and that is like to date my biggest fear. My kids, especially me, having lesbian sex, like I just feel like my kids would be mortified. And they're bigger now, so they'll be like, what the fuck? Like, would they run out? Like, because I just felt like, I think this was years ago, so my son probably was like, he's 9 now, he probably was like 6 or 7 maybe. So he kind of just like faded to black. Like, I just was like, oh, get out. I don't even remember what happened. I don't know if I said get out or what. I don't know what I said, but I just was like but all I know is that the dark was the saving grace. But I think the TV was on, so it was a nice shining light, because I like to see. So if I could see, then he probably could see too. So, but that's like to date my biggest fear. So y'all are sitting here saying, I'm talking about every time you try to get a little quickie going or the door is locked, leave us alone. I'm like, is your room clean? Right. Go do your homework. Didn't I tell you get them clothes off the floor? Go do the dishes. Go do something. Go watch fucking TV. Go watch a movie. Go read a book. Go read the Bible. Go read the dictionary, encyclopedia, something. Go watch Roots. Something that's going to be long as shit, so I could get this shit popping and have a good time. You know your daddy got to go to work. Yo, so stepkids are the worst. Stepkids are the worst. I personally never had stepkids. My kids, I guess, have been stepkids, so they probably are the worst. Because just like, if this bitch didn't have kids, we could fuck all the time. So it's just like, I don't know. I can't speak on the stepkids. I've never been in that situation. But I don't think I want anybody's kids to see me fucking. Seriously. And you probably don't want to see what I got your mom in here doing either. Because it'll fuck you over. And your mom will be mortified. I'll probably be fine. Like, I don't know. I can't say that. Because I think just... Because it's not like I don't like public sex. Because I'll have sex outside on the park bench. But the kids... Or maybe it's just kids that I know. If I don't know the kids, fuck them. Fuck you looking at. Hope you learn how to do this when you grow up. But my kids, Jesus, no. And I guess your kids, I'd be like, oh my God. Are you okay? Like, I'm fine, but are you okay? Let me see. BJ, why you say stepkids are the worst? Because they be like, why you fucking my mom like that? Especially if if the mom was just fucking the dad not too long ago. And I guess that could be an issue. I lock doors, but I think my kids know if the doors are locked, leave them alone. Yeah, but see, I feel like they're cock blocking even if they knock on the door. Like, they may not be able to bust in on you, but that whole, you in the middle of getting some banging ass head or giving some banging ass head and you get that knock on the door, it's like, shit. Even the fact that I gotta stop, because you don't fuck up my libido. Even the fact that I gotta stop and address you, it's just like now I have to take my face from where it was to say, huh? No, I'm laying down. You alright? Okay. You cleaned your room? You did your homework? You ate? You hungry? You want something to drink? Okay. I love you. Go lay down. I'll let you know when it's time to go to bed. You know how long that took? She could have busted up by now. And I'm sitting here fucking talking to you. Go the fuck out my face. Meanwhile, when you're looking for a kid to do something, you can't find them motherfuckers nowhere. I asked my son to get my charger early, and he looked at me like I was retarded. So it's just like, now when I call you 4 times, you ain't hear me. But you can knock on my door, and I gotta talk to you for a whole fucking 2 hours. Matter of fact, who's the worst, parents or kids? Ooh. Okay, so I've never got caught having sex by my parents. I've never been in that situation. I would just die, probably. Seriously. Yeah, I would probably die. I don't even like the idea of my parents thinking that I'm having sex or think they can hear me having sex, or like, I just don't want to do that. Like, so I don't even know what's worse though. I feel like they're equal. Me personally, I would say parents and kids, they're equal. Anybody else don't matter. This not pee, it's apple juice. But my mouth was a little parched. But yeah, so I think if we had to decide between parents and kids, I can't. I think I would be equally as mortified. Now maybe if it was like an aunt or something, oh well, bitch, I'm just getting it popping and I'll talk to you later. But parents or the kids, my kids or my parents, I'm fucked. If your parents got just fucking, I'll be like, you know what? I do have something, because me and my ex, we had to go and stay at her mom's house. And we was sleeping on the bunk beds. But they was the big kind of bunk beds, and I wanted to have sex so bad, and she was so fucking scared. And this is a grown woman. I'm like, your mom's not going to know. She's asleep. Like, I could get some heat or something. And she was so scared. She took herself back to when she was fucking 15 years old, freaking little girls in the closet. I was like, bitch, we grown. And she already let us sleep over here as a couple. Like, can I get some head or not? And she didn't really give me none. I'm going to have to address that when I get off this. But yes. So I guess, you know, the whole parents thing is mortifying. And she happened to not have kids. So maybe it was different. I don't know. I'm going to have to ask her. But you're right. The older the kids being the worst. Because they know what's happening. Yeah, they do be. They just be like, you trying to get some. You ain't getting shit. Meanwhile, when they be trying to get some, don't nobody say nothing. It's like, no, that's not funny. Because I don't even want to think about my kids having sex. This is why hotels were infinite. And why they need to be programs like sports or clubs. What? Well, you can't always go to a hotel. Especially if you have kids. I ain't leaving my fucking kids. If I got a whole house of my own, I'm not going to the motherfucking hotel. Now, granted, yeah, I might like the fucking hotel. However, if you're fucking a bitch with kids and you don't want to be around her motherfucking kids, then yeah, you're going to have to fuck her in a hotel all the time to cough up the coins. So I'm assuming that's where you're coming from with the whole situation. Have I ever been caught? Yeah, BJ, I just told you my son walked in on us. But I don't know if that qualifies because he didn't, like, say, like, well, what were you guys doing? Like, I feel like, okay, so what's the definition of getting caught? Like, do they actually have to, like, then say, like, well, what were you doing? Or, Mom, what's going on? Like, oh, my God, would just die. Like, so, no, I don't feel like I've ever been caught where I felt caught. If that makes any sense. My mom heard me and the ex once. Did she say something to you? Because the whole thing is, so... did you hear me? That's one thing. But are we going to talk about it? Like, at what point is it just like, okay, well, I heard her, but that's my daughter, and she's grown, so I don't really want to say anything? Like, because it do be that unspoken, like, energy, like, they had to hear me. They had to hear me, and it's just like, so then when I see you tomorrow at breakfast or whatever, it's just like, good morning. Or when somebody got to do this, what the fuck is it called? The death walk in the morning, like, what is it called? The death walk? The walk of death or walk of shame in the morning, walking out of your house. You talking about the ex, I'm assuming it's like when you live with your parents and they got to walk past your house like, good morning, Miss Jones. Yeah, I heard you fucking my daughter last night. What the fuck? You want some juice? Like, how does that go? Give me some driveway car sex. Now, I'm with that. And then nobody see. But why you gotta be in your own driveway? Fall out, you might as well just drive somewhere else. I tried to stall the sex until the children are asleep. It don't matter. Of course we want to wait till the kids go to sleep. But they will wake up on your ass. That's why they're blockers. Because as soon as they hear you getting a little something popping, then they want to wake up, want a bottle or want a titty or want their diaper change. You're going to be pissy for a little 45 minutes. Your son is known for that. My son, yes, he is. Nope, I was super loud and she never said nothing. Right. So it's just like, because then it's like a blurred line. Like, well, I'm grown, right? Like, what are you going to say? And then it's just like, it's probably embarrassing for the mom. Because I'm trying to put myself as a parent. Like, if, God forbid, I heard my kids having sex, then it's just like, I'm so creeped out. But then it's just like, so what do I say? Like, I'm embarrassed to talk about it. I'm going to embarrass you. I'm kind of embarrassed. Like, then it's just like, are you a hating ass mom if you wasn't getting none? And that's why you was paying so much attention to what the fuck I was doing. But that's neither here nor there. One time a girl wanted me to, while her 12-year-old daughter was up in the next room, I couldn't even get her. It wasn't comfortable. Yeah, that's a good question. Like, do y'all even care about the kids? Like, fuck it. I just want some pussy. I don't really give a fuck about these kids. I guess especially if it's like stepkids or like if you just fucking shorty. But if y'all like in a relationship, it's just like, the kid's gonna find out. The kid's gonna hear us. Like, maybe you care more or less. I don't know. If the child doesn't ask what happened, I wouldn't bring it up. Because I'll probably tell myself trying to ask, what did you see or hear? I'll just leave the situation alone. Kids walking and it's the worst feeling ever. Yeah, I would probably die. So I don't think I would bring it up. But I feel like if they walk in and say, what are y'all doing? Then it's something. But I'm not talking about it tomorrow. I'll hit you with the Men in Black stick. Like, you didn't see a motherfucking thing. This didn't even happen. I was having sex with my girl and my father walked in while she was going down on me. It was so awkward. I cried. Oh my God. Oh my God. So what, did he say anything? Nene, please respond. Did he say anything? Because I just need to know. She said she cried. Did you get your nut off first? I need to know. Like, did you let her finish or did you push her off? Like, did you pretend it wasn't happening? Like, what are you doing here? Like you are retarded? Like, I don't fucking know what I would do. Because the kid's in the house. Oh, okay, I get it. The driveway situation. Abdul said, I saw my peep's mom doing it. She walked up on me telling the crew how she was in position taking that pipe. Oh. Your friend's parents? And the black stick. So wait, so on the flip to it, talking about kids, we're all somebody's kids too. Have you ever walked in on your parents or heard your parents have sex? I would just die. Like, when I say throw up in my mouth and die a real death, I would be so grossed out. I just would be like, ew, you're a disgusting little tramp. Meanwhile, mine just was doing the same thing, but just like, ew, you're such a disgusting tramp. Ew. I think I heard my mom and my stepdad doing sex years ago. I was sitting on that fucking couch, and I think they was fucking. And I don't even know to this day if that was true, if they were really doing it. And I would just die. And I was just like, ew, I just want to leave this place. Like, I was so mad. I don't even remember why the fuck I was here. But I was just so mad. Like, ew. Ew. Gross the fuck out. Make me throw up. I'm not one of those kids where it's just like, I don't want to, see y'all kiss. Like, ew, I don't care. I don't want to watch y'all kiss. But if y'all kiss, bye. But don't have sex. Ooh, you know what? Another one. I think that even if I don't catch you having sex, if I know you just having sex, I'm going to be irked. Like, what was y'all just doing? Nobody wasn't here. And I came here. And you had to come open the door for me. And y'all are like, oh, turn the light on. Close the door. And the kids is here. Why you need to announce that we here like you stumping away the roaches? You don't gotta give us that type of welcome. You should have just kept the fucking door locked. No, because then I'll bang on the door. So I guess I'd be a cock blocker too. Damn, I guess I should ask my mom if I'm a cock blocker. No, but I know my mom is a freak. LOL, I found leather thongs and whips and chains and feathers. Oh my God. I don't even want to comment on my mom being a freak and her having vibrators and shit and dildos and everything. I don't want to talk about that. That will gross me the fuck out. But at the end of the day, sometimes, like, if we're in a different setting, I might say a little joke and she might say a little joke and I'm like, ew. But okay. So long as I don't have to be a witness to it, it's just like, well, you a woman just like me. Rock out. I heard my ex-parents fucking while we was fucking. It was so weird. I couldn't focus and they sound so nasty. They probably was having a competition like, oh, y'all young bucks think y'all getting it. We getting it popping for real. I'd have been so grossed out like, nigga, we leaving here. I don't want to be around you or your freak ass parents no more. Maybe that's where I get it from. More than likely. That's usually how it go. We were just stuck naked, no climax, but happened. But my father's eyes popped out his head, and the next day he brought it up at the dinner table. I cried again. Oh, your dad's a petty motherfucker. Did he not know you was gay? Like, were you a child? Because he's petty for even bringing that up. The next day in front of everybody, it's just like, write me a fucking letter. I don't want to sit and talk to you in person about my sexual encounters, especially if you walked in on me and fucked it up and I didn't even get a bust a nut. If I'm going to have this public humiliation for the rest of my life, then at least I should have been able to finish. You done mortified my girlfriend and you mortified me. The fact that his mom has a deep voice was the kicker. Yo, you ain't shit for talking about your ex-parents like that, first of all. She's talking about like, ooh. Yeah, she probably sounded like, like, ew, bitch, who's getting fucked? You or him? Look, you never know what these old heads get into. They might be on some reverse cowboy shit. Anyway. But, yeah, so, I don't know. I don't even know if it's worse my parents catching me or me hearing my parents. It's just like, I'm going to be grossed out. I'm not going to want to see you when you walk to the bathroom afterward. Like, ew, leave me alone. Don't fucking talk to me for 2 days. And if my kids do it to me, I'm just cussing them out. Now I'm mad at you and you're not getting enough for Christmas. Because you done fucked up my nut. But I don't know about that. I don't even know how, like, this girl, Nene, that saying her dad popped in on her. Your dad, first of all, is probably shocked. I don't know if I would have been better if it was my mom or my dad. Like, I guess you damned if you do, damned if you don't. It's still your parent. But for him to bring it up, I just think that was way, way, way out of pocket. And at dinner, so who was there? Like, did he just say, oh, and by the way, Nene was getting some hair from her little girlfriend? Like, why do you care? Your dad probably, I hope you don't take this the wrong way, he probably was a little turned on. Especially since he didn't catch you giving her head, he caught her giving you head, but that's just me. I think it probably looked like a porno he seen once. Like, oh, this is my daughter be in here doing. Especially, was your girlfriend cute? I don't know. I feel like he might have been a little turned on and didn't know how to bring it up. And he kind of low-key told on himself. He did like a dry snitch on himself by bringing it up. He probably was trying to give your mom some hints like, well, bitch, can I get some head? Or maybe you need to give a bitch some head because the shit looked sexy when Nene was doing it. So, I don't know. Hey, everybody. Y'all are joining a little late, but I will post a video on my page once it's done so that y'all can watch it from the beginning if y'all want. Also, for the latecomers and for everybody who doesn't know, all the shows are on YouTube now. So, y'all just can search Just Jocelyn on YouTube. We're not quite done. We still talking about the cock-blocking kids, but I don't know, y'all not saying that much, and I don't even want to keep thinking about this because it's kind of making my stomach hurt. Because, first of all, I ain't getting none tonight, and my kids better not block on me. So, I think me and my son have an understanding, especially the younger one. I think he's probably traumatized from that last time, and he don't even know what he saw, but listen. If I'm somewhere and you can't find me and the door is closed and I'm not talking to you, then don't come talk to me. Unless it's a fucking emergency and you need to go to the hospital. Okay? If you don't have to go to the hospital, just go about your business and I'll talk to you later. Then it's just like, so as a parent, do y'all be feeling guilty just like, all right, after you was fucking for like an hour and then it's just like you feel like you gotta go check on him. Like, you good? What you was doing? Now you got your freshly fucked face and he's looking at you like, why you got in that little dumbass dress, no panties? Like, mom, your titties is everywhere. You don't got no drawers. Like, and do you think they could smell it? Like, it smells like freshly fucked up in here. So why are you coming to talk to me? Because I think if my mom just got done fucking and she came to talk to me, I'll be so irritated. Like, bitch, get the fuck out. I know you just got fucked. I don't want to see you like that. Like, your facial expression looks like a fresh orgasm. Like, woo, child, y'all alright? Y'all hungry? I'm about to make some cookies for Pop. No, I'm not. Bitch, get out my face. So, yeah. But I do be feeling, sometimes I do be feeling like I just need to check on my kids. Like, if I've been MIA for a couple hours and we've been up in the room getting it popping, it's just like, you alright in there? Because I sent you away a long time ago to watch a movie, and now like it's been like a movie and a half, and you probably somewhere asleep, or you done burnt the fucking house down. You in there playing with matches because I want to be a whore. Then that's when you start feeling bad. Like, oh my god, I was so busy getting something, and my fucking baby done cut itself. Like, what? So I would feel like shit if that happened too. So it's just like I do feel like the need or the obligation. Then I gotta turn around and go check on them. And then they be irritated like, well, bitch, while you was doing what you was doing, I was in here doing something I had no business, and now you come to fuck up my shit. So then we end up being the blockers. Let me see. So have you ever cock blocked my older son? Don't fucking play with me, BJ. My oldest son is 14, and he probably is out here fucking, but no, I've never been in a situation where I have cock blocked him. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Baby dads be the cock blocker. That's a whole different story. They just hating, and if they're still fucking, then that's a whole nother topic. Because then it's just like, well, you fucking the same bitch that I'm fucking, so I'm not blocking. I'm just, he's showing his seniority. He got more seniority than you. He's showing that he is above you. He can do what he wants because he was fucking her first. So you have to fall in line and where you get on the seniority list. So as a parent, should we keep it down knowing the kids are around or up? Is that inappropriate to be openly loud around children? Okay, so that's a good one. Because I feel like, I want to be appropriate as a parent, but fucking is not about being appropriate. I'm trying to fuck. I'm trying to enjoy myself. I don't want to half-ass do it. Just like being loud is all a part of what I do. So what are we doing? We might as well wait till the motherfuckers ain't here. You're going to have to take a day off when they got school or something. I don't know because... No, I don't know. I can't speak on that because it's just like, well... Do I care? If I care that much, then I don't want to fuck when they're around. But then that's when you send them like in the basement to play the Wii. And then you could be upstairs fucking and you could scream. Because they won't hear. Or do it in the daytime, they can go the fuck outside. And it's just like, daytime sex is the best for anybody who don't know. I know people that don't like to fuck in the daytime. Retarded. Like they're a fucking vampire and they dick only get hard at nighttime. That's stupid. But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, yeah, so I don't know about if it's, I wouldn't call it inappropriate because at the same time, it's either you're fucking or you're not. Making noise don't make a difference. You're still fucking, and if that's inappropriate, then you're dead wrong. But I will say you're drawing attention to yourself when you know the kids are around and you want to start being all loud. Then it's just like, well, that's stupid. Why you even, why do it when they're around then? Because you know they're going to be blocking on the situation. So if you feel that weird or awkward about it, then I just wouldn't fuck when my kids was around at all. So if you got to make some dates and set some appointments to get some, then you're going to have to do that. Set you up a babysitter or take a half a day or meet a nigga on their lunch break. Listen, whatever you got to do. If you live close to your job, listen, I'll make the sandwiches. You come get a little quickie real quick before the kids get out of school and get it popping. And then you go back to work. I go about my business and... Now I got my sex in for the day and the kids wasn't around, so I was able to scream however loud I wanted to. Because the quiet sex, that's annoying. Like, it's fun sometimes, like, if you're really trying to be sneaky, like if you're in a movie theater or something. But other than that, like, I like to make noise. So if I had to be, but so quiet, it's going to, like, frustrate me and then I'm not even going to be turned on. Like, I turn myself on making a whole lot of noise like that. So it's just like, okay, this is boring. Maybe I don't need to do this. If you give me some hand, I can that's different. But anything outside of that, I can't be but so quiet. And I don't want you to be but so quiet. Because if you don't make no fucking noise, it's like, well, are you there? Hello? Are you here? So, I don't know. That would annoy me. So, I don't want to have to put that much thought into what I'm going to do about having sex. So, no. But I don't think it's inappropriate, Angela, to answer your question. Inappropriate wouldn't be the word that I use for that. And BJ, I can't believe you asked me if I'm fucking cock blocking on my son. Don't say that. He's not doing that right now. Be in their position first. What are you talking about? Scott, what you talking about? Who's this person? Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Be in what position? But, What was I about to say? Yeah, no. Does anybody else have teenage kids? Has anybody else caught their teenage kids having sex or blocked on them? Like, knew they was trying to sneak their little girlfriend in or something, man. Just fuck their whole shit up. Cause I have a teenager and I'm kind of aware, but I've never been like in a scenario where it was like around listening to parents. No, I don't want to listen to my parents. You listen to your parents, Scott? Now that's gross. Now you're sounding like Nini's dad that was turned on when her girlfriend was giving her a head and he walked in. So don't do that. I'm not listening to anybody. And I don't want nobody that I know listening to me. Like, unless we're at like some type of party and I'm trying to like freak my friends out or something. But other than that, like as far as the kids and the parents, I think I put that off limits. So no parents and no kids. So everybody who's just joining in, I know it's a couple people coming in late or whatever. We were just talking about cock blocking kids, and we touched a little bit on the kids cock blocking and you cock blocking on your kids, on your parents. Have your parents ever caught you? Have you ever caught your parents? Have you heard any of your parents having sex? Has your kids ever heard you having sex? Did they bring it up? People that did catch you, do they mention it? I think that's the biggest part. It's just like, it's probably people, you know they heard you, but it's just like they just won't say nothing. Like nobody has the balls to actually say anything because that's just so uncomfortable. It's probably more uncomfortable for them because it makes them feel like a creep. Like, so you heard me, so how long did you listen? Like, did you listen till I came, or did you walk away because you heard a little something? Did you put your headphones on? Did you play the game? Did you turn on TV and try to drown me out? Or were you literally listening like a creep, trying to like play with yourself to the sounds of my sexual activity? So that worked me. I just want to know. But I think it does make a difference if they bring it up to you. Because then it's just like they're admitting that they heard you. And I feel like that's the biggest thing. If I did hear somebody, I probably would never say it. Just because, like, unless it was my friend, and be like, girl, you was getting the shit fucked out of you. But, like, my parents, I'm never saying anything. Ever. Because I'm grossed out. They heard you. Your parents heard you. Did they say anything to you? Did they acknowledge the fact that happened? Scott's a girl. A boy, I mean. I was just using my hand for Christ's sake. Child. Okay, so your parents heard you masturbating. That's different, honey. We're not going to pretend that masturbating is having sex. It's not. And I don't know how that goes. Is that embarrassing? Do you get embarrassed? I would be embarrassed. But that's just me. Some people are proud about their masturbation techniques. And it's like, well, I was playing myself. Mind your business. It'd be the smell that give people away if you're quiet. True. It's just like, child, especially because lesbian sex, it smells like, it's a glorious scent. But kids gonna be like, what the fuck is going on? Now, if your pussy stink, then they gonna be like, ew, it's stinking here. Then that make you feel super awkward, like, oh my God. After y'all done busting nut on each other, dirty ass all day cooch. So that's a whole different story, but the smell will definitely give you away. Oh, Scott, that's crazy. I would be a little embarrassed. So why were you making so much noise if you were all alone? Is it that gratifying? Because I feel like I don't really got that much noise to make when I'm by my... when I be using my vibrator, I be thinking people can hear my vibrator. How loud do you think a vibrator is? I do want to know. I'm like, do it sound like my hair clippers? Like, this vibrator is loud and strong as shit. I think I talked about my vibrator on one of my other episodes. And I was just like, I wonder if people can hear this. Because that's different. Like, you use your vibrator in the middle of the night. I personally use my vibrator when I'm trying to go to sleep if I don't feel like making any tea. So, it'd be real quick. But it's just like, they probably can hear me using this vibrator. I feel like such a sinner. And I feel like such a whore. And I feel so embarrassed. And I just try to do it real fast. Like, see, when I use my vibrator, because I know it's real loud, I just don't even move it around. Just let it sit there. And it'd be so fast. And I come in like 12 seconds. And then I go to sleep. But I don't know how y'all do that. Because I be feeling like my vibrator is loud as shit. And everybody can hear it. Everybody knows I'm in there playing with myself. It sounds like I'm cutting my hair. I was by myself until I was caught in the bathroom. My mom came in. Jesus. The Death Walk giveaway. Awesome. Well, everybody, thank you so much for joining this week. Like I said, all of the episodes are up on my YouTube channel. Also, this episode will be posted when I'm finished. So feel free to share the video. If you're watching the video late, y'all can still comment. I do go back and check the comments. Share, continue to share the post. I still can't get friends on Facebook, but I can still get followers. And like I said, everything's on YouTube. So if you have people that don't have Facebook that are interested in the show, just send them to my YouTube. It's youtube.com/JustJocelyn, JustJocelyn. Thank you guys. See y'all next time.